Yo, what's up guys? In this video, I'm basically going to be explaining how I went from 0 to 10K a month in my first 60 days with SMMA and how you can basically do the same. So there's two key factors to scaling pretty quick, and one is going to be your niche and two is going to be your offer, right? Very simple. A lot of people talk about this shit, but nobody talks about picking something that nobody does, right? Because SMMA is very saturated. So you have to figure out how to stand out from the crowd. A lot of people just start an SMMA, quit in 2 days, call like 300 people, whatever, they all hear the same thing. But it's very simple if you have some type of work ethic and you know what to do. You just follow a simple guideline. Pretty much I'll be giving you that in this video today. But pretty much there's two different niches and offers you can get into. One's a red ocean. This is what every person does. For example, roofing, monthly retainers, everybody does that. That's red ocean, right? And two is going to be your blue ocean. So this is something that nobody does. For example, pay per job or asphalt paving. Who the fuck is in asphalt paving? Exactly. So you want to pick a red ocean niche or offer and a blue ocean niche or offer. So when I started off, I was in a red ocean niche, like remodeling, and I ran a blue ocean offer. For example, pay per job. I was charging $500 up front, $500 per job I brought them. Now, with this will print you meetings, but you have to do lots of volume with cold calls or whatever you're doing to actually book a lot of meetings. So what I did is I was doing about 500 cold calls per day, running a blue ocean offer in a red ocean niche. Now I printed meetings and I sucked at sales, right? So I was getting 8 to 10 meetings per day, but I couldn't close, right? Obviously, you're not going to be able to close on your first 50, 60 meetings. It's very unlikely unless you're a G, but I couldn't. I was shaking before my first sales call. I was praying he wouldn't show up, but he did, and my face was bright red. I was stuttering. Every word I spoke, I was stuttering. I didn't know what to say. I followed a script. I was reading off a script. I probably sounded like a robot, and I just got cooked at the end, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to apply volume with this blue ocean / red ocean niche and offer. It's really about volume. I was doing 500 cold calls per day, and over time I stacked up my sales skills. I hopped on 60 meetings. I was comfortable on the sales calls, and I closed my first client, right? From there, it's easy. You get proof of concept, you build confidence, you build skills, you learn how to talk to people. So it's simply about volume till your first client. So now what I did and what I want you to do is I want you to charge $250 upfront for your first client, $500 per close. Now, once you land this first client, you're going to learn service delivery. And while you learn service delivery, it's going to make it so much easier to close on sales calls because you're going to know what you're selling actually works, and you're going to be able to show them how the whole system works. And from there, it's just easy close, right? So from there, once you close your first client for $250, I want you to bump it up to $500. And then after that, I want you to bump it up to $750. Now from here, I want you to take that money you've earned and dump it into ads. So once you hit $1,500 overall cash collected, dump it all into ads, paid ads. And you'll scale super quickly if you're confident with your sales abilities. I know I was. That's exactly what I did. Now, what I did differently is once I hit $1,500 cash collected and I jumped into ads, I actually switched my niche up and I hopped into a blue ocean niche as well. I hopped into epoxy flooring running pay per appointment. So blue ocean niche, blue ocean offer. That's why I crushed it my first month. Second month, sorry. Now I'm switching things up. I'm doing things a little bit differently. I've learned a lot more, and you have to switch things up. I was running a certain offer niche until I got to 1,500. Then I changed up my outreach style, got me to 10K. Now I'm changing all of that, and it's going to get me to 30K. But anyway, so what I want you to do, 500 cold calls till you close your first client. Every single day, 500 cold calls until you close your first client. You're going to get better at sales. You're going to get proof of concept. You're going to be more motivated once you close your first client. And from there, it's easy. Just keep hopping on calls, keep doing what you're doing until you hit 1,500. Then I want you to change up your niche, go into a blue ocean niche, run a blue ocean offer as well, dump it into ads. You should print meetings. You'll get better at sales from there, and you'll close a few and collect some cash from there. Now that's simply how you scale your first 10K a month. It should be very easy as long as you do volume. If you're doing 250 cold calls per day, it's gonna simply take you double the amount of time. I closed my first client in 2 weeks. I was doing 500 cold calls per day. If you are doing 250 cold calls per day, it's gonna take you a month to close your first client, right? And this is coming from somebody who didn't even know how to talk to a business owner over the phone. I was stuttering my first cold call. I was stuttering my first sales call. I could barely look at the guy when I was talking to him on my first sales call. So if I can do it, trust me, bro, you can do it. From here, I'm switching up a lot of things. Like I said, I can't leak what I'm doing until I actually hit the numbers I want to get to. But I should be at 30K a month probably by halfway through August. I closed about 5K my first week of July. I closed about 7.5K this previous week. I didn't collect all of that up front, but I should be getting that around next week. But yeah, it's super simple, bro. Just put in the reps at the beginning, put in the reps, learn the skills. And from there, it's free money, really. You should be able to hit these numbers super easily as long as you're putting in the work. If you're gonna work 1 hour a day, you're not gonna get there, or maybe you will, but it's gonna take months and months and months. But yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up on IG. I'll link it in the bio. I'll help you out for completely free. Drop some dub advice on you for completely free. I'm not gonna charge you anything or any of that weird shit. But yeah, give me a follow. Drop a like if you want to see more content. Subscribe. Fucking do whatever. I don't care. Yeah, hit me up on IG. I'll answer any questions for completely free. I know how it is starting out. It's very fucking hard. But if you just simply put in the reps, bro, you'll get there. Trust me. If you told me 2 months ago I'd be making 10K a month in this crazy ass fucking crib, I would not believe you whatsoever. Actually, I probably would. You kind of have to be a little bit delusional to get into this spot. Nobody's going to do 500 cold calls per day if they don't think it's going to work out. It's pretty simple. But just in the timeline, how quickly I hit it, I probably wouldn't have believed you. So yeah, bro, it's really up to you. It's really about how much volume you put in. If you listen to this, you'll get there. If you don't, it's whatever. But if you want to scale to 10K a month, just do exactly what I said. You'll get there pretty quick. Yeah, any more questions, hit me up on IG. I'll see you boys.